Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today is Technique Tuesday, and hopefully I'll get this out on Tuesday. Last week was a crazy week, and I didn't get it out on Tuesday, but I got it out on Wednesday. I totally forgot about it. It's been just so crazy with the holidays and so much going on in my family. So anyway, today I am going to share how to use your little images in your stamp sets. Now on this one that I'm going to share today, I used the takeout treats, and I used this little holly right here, and this is the one I'm going to share today, is this middle one. This one was used, actually it was used the Many Blessings, and I used this little tiny Christmas bulb. And then for this one, I used the Dashing Deer and the little poinsettia here. But they're so cute, but you can use them for so many different things. And I know a lot of people always think, what am I going to use that little image for? But look, isn't that adorable? I just love this, and this one is super cute too, and I love the colors in this one. I don't know if you can see, I used some of my shimmer paint and put a little bit with some water in one of my spritzers, and I spritzed all three of these, so they all have a little shimmer, and it looks super cute. It's really pretty. So this is the one that I'm going to share today with you. It might be a little longer. I'm going to try to speed up through like the coloring stuff, because I am going to use my blends for this. Now if you don't have the blends, you can do a card like this with the poinsettias. I just used real red ink on this one, and I used some of the little, I did use the blends for the little dots in between and for coloring the center, but the rest of it is all just stamped. So let's go ahead and get started with it. It's going to take maybe a little bit longer because of the stamping, but this is so relaxing and so fun to do. And you can make them in a circle, you can make them in a square, but I thought this one was perfect for a Christmas tree. So what you're going to need for this is you are going to need a piece of thick Whisper White, and that's what we're going to stamp on. This piece is 4 by 5. You're going to need another piece. I'm going to use Cherry Cobbler only because I had a piece of scrap and I wanted to use it up. So this is 4 1/8 by 5 1/4, and then this piece is it's 11 by 4 1/4, and you're going to score it at 5 1/2. But this is a 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 card base. It only opens a little bit different. All of the ones I did open this way. And I just, for some reason, like this opening for this one. Alright, so let's get started with this. I'm going to scoot this out of the way. Oh, I did use some little rhinestones here. And I also used the little star. And the star is, I believe, from the same, no, it is, the star came from the Many Blessings. But the little dots also came from this that I'm going to use in between the little holly. Alright, so let's get started. So to do this, you do have to measure. You're going to just measure it in half. And it is 2 inches you're going to measure. So I just marked 2 inches here. And then you're just going to take it and you are going to draw a pencil mark all the way to the corner. This is just a guide to keep your stamps kind of going straight, and you're going to erase these lines after we're done. Alright, so I am going to stamp them all with Tuxedo Black, and then I'm going to color them all in with my blends. Now if you want it all green, and you can absolutely just stamp them in Shaded Spruce, Garden Green, any of the greens that you want to. But I like the little hollies on here, and I wanted to use those. So I am going to go a little bit further down to start my first one. And it's only because I want to put the star at the top. And then I'm using these little marks as a guide. And one of the things, I'm going to start by just doing it like one in the middle and then the two on the sides, but as I go down I'm going to probably fill it a little bit differently. I just want to keep these all in the same line going down. So I'm just going to continue to go down and form the tree shape. It's actually very fun to do. And the little spaces, we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill those in. You want to put more as you go down so it looks fuller. But you do want to keep them all along that line there. It's just our little guide. And you can take it down as far as you like. You don't have to take it all the way to the bottom. I didn't on the other one. I left a little space, and I'm going to do the same on this one. Alright, so see how we formed our little tree? Super, super easy. Now I'm going to, oops, I need the black still because I'm going to put the star at the top. Just like that. And then you can actually erase it now. I'm going to get my eraser and you can erase it, and then we will go ahead and color it in. And there it is. So you can erase all your pencil marks. And then we'll go ahead and color it in. And I'll probably just speed through. I'm going to tell you how I did it, and then we'll just speed through it so you don't have to sit and watch me do it all. But what I'm using is I'm using the cherry cobbler for the berries. I'm also using for the holly, I'm going to use the dark old olive and then the dark shaded spruce. I'm just going to use the shaded spruce, and I'm going to go down just the center of it like that. Super quick and easy coloring. And then I'm going to just use the old olive. See, you don't have to use the same color to blend. It will blend. And I think that I used the, actually I think I used the light old olive on the other one. So, because this one kind of covers up, actually it looks really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and do it that way. So you're just going to color these all in, and then I'll show you the berries, and then I'll just speed it up to color the rest of it. So for the berries, I'm using the smaller tip because you know the blends have the brush tip and this point, bullet point. And I'm just going to go around the berry. I'm not even coloring the full thing in on some of them. Just leaving a little bit of a white mark. And that is it for coloring them. So can you see how cute they are? So I'm going to go ahead and continue to color these, and I'll come back in just a minute. Okay, so all of my little tree holly are all colored in. I'm going to use the light Mango Melody to color in the star. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp the other. I'm going to actually use, oops, for these little dots, I'm going to actually use some old olive for that one. Okay, so let's open up our old olive here, and we're going to just stamp kind of randomly these little dots in between our holly. No No rhyme or reason. Just trying to fill in the empty spaces that we have. And you can actually put these closer together and you wouldn't even have to put the little dots, but I love the little dots in it. It looks so cute with the little dots. It almost looks like little ornaments on the tree. Okay, it's so cute. So here it is with the little dots in it. And so you always have to think outside the box, especially with those little images that you have. I'm going to take my piece of Whisper White for the sentiment. And actually the piece for the sentiment is 1 by 3 1/8. So here is our piece for the sentiment. I'm going to grab again the Memento Black, and I'm using the Happiest Christmas Wishes, and that again is from the Dashing Deer. I'm sure a lot of you have that one because it was a very popular stamp set. The deer are absolutely gorgeous in that. And then I am going to banner the ends. I may cut this a little bit narrower. Might just take a little bit more off. Just a sliver. I think it's going to look better. And then we're going to go ahead and banner that. And then banner the other side as well. And we are going to go ahead and put this onto our cherry cobbler piece. I'm using Fast Fuse, but you can use Snail for this. Since we no longer have the Fast Fuse. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on our card base. I'm going to be very sad when I run out of the Fast Fuse. Alright, we're going to center that. And then I am going to put on, with some dimensionals, I'm going to put on our little sentiment. And we're going to put that right in the center. And then I am going to use some of our little tiny rhinestones. You know, you could probably use the real red rhinestones also for this if you have the red rhinestones that just came out in the new catalog. And I'm just putting them here and there just to give it a little bit of bling. You really don't need a whole lot. I think I'm going to put another one up at the top here. You can really dress it up. I think that's good. And then on the other one, I did do a wash around it, but I'm not going to do it on this one. You don't really need it on here. I'm just going to use my shimmer mist again, because the shimmer really makes it really pretty. So I just mixed some of our new shimmer paint in here with water, and depending on how much shimmer you want is how much paint you put into it. So I'm just going to give it a little spritz, and you're probably not going to even see it on the camera. I don't know. and it dries pretty quickly. It's got a little alcohol in it also. So there you have it, a little Christmas tree, and all you need is your little stamped images. And all the stamp sets that I used are the Many Blessings, which I used the little star. You can also use this to create the other one that I showed you, the little bulb. You can even make one with these little flowers. And then this is the Happiest Christmas Wishes and the poinsettia. You can use the, like I created the other poinsettia tree, and then this one is the one I used for the holly. Alright everyone, if you need any supplies, you can go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com and shop from my blog. This is the December hostess code, and we do have our closeout clearance, year-end closeout clearance going on right now. You can check that out on my blog, and if you need any other supplies, you can just shop from my blog. And I have the hostess code right there. So here are all the ones that I did. You can see this tree I filled in a little bit more. This one not so much, but look how cute they both look. And then this one was the poinsettias, and this one is the little bulb. And this one did take quite a bit longer because I had to color all the little bulbs in, and I also used some of my gold Winkostella on this one. I don't know if you can even catch that on here, but it's really cute. All right, everyone, I hope you all have a blessed day. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.